Namaskar, I'm Shashi Tharoor and I'd like to congratulate the Vidhi Centre for Legal Policy on the release of its insightful report on COVID-19 and the exclusion of children with disabilities in education. The report identifies the distinct set of challenges faced by children with disabilities in accessing education and offers creative solutions crafted in consultation with civil society experts and government officials. While it's true that we have adopted digital methods of instruction, teaching and learning to cope with these difficult COVID times, the deployment of technology has sadly not translated to increased access to education in ways that we would want it to be. Struck with the debilitating effects of the ongoing economic crisis, job losses, slashed incomes, we've had one tragic story in my own state of Kerala where a class topper in class 10 found that she could not take online classes because her father, a daily wage worker, lost his job and this poor girl ended up committing suicide for want of being able to access the classes that her classmates could. So we're looking at a digital divide. Households are finding it difficult to afford both laptops or high-speed internet or even mobile phones with a necessary data package. These are not something that everyone can take for granted in our country. And even those who are fortunate to be able to meet the demands of the digital classroom, students with visual and hearing impairments have struggled to understand their lectures because, of course, they don't have appropriate visual aids or sign language clues. I'd asked a question about this in the previous session of Parliament, and the government, in its response, though it spoke of its multitude of tech-based educational innovations, really did not say enough to give assurance that the disparities and exclusions we speak of can really be overcome. Given this, the provision of our laws, such as the Rights of Persons with Disabilities Act and the Right to Education Act, need to be implemented in full spirit. It's also essential to strengthen our healthcare infrastructure, nutrition for those who need it, and create a cohesive ecosystem that really gives attention to each child, including particularly those with disabilities. I do want to appreciate the initiative taken by Vidhi that calls not just for a response but for action from the government and from civil society alike to the much neglected and essential issue of access to education. I hope the findings of this report will be implemented, put into practice to secure a better future for the children of our country. Jai Hind.